Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy.
I'll give Cronkite credit. He says out loud what Gore believes and what Clinton believes and what Stroke Talbot says out loud. Now, what is this New World Order all about? It is about a reversal of the American Revolution. The American Revolution was a bunch of farm kids and men working in blacksmith shops and working in other jobs, standing up to the greatest army on earth at places like Lexington and Concord and saying to the whole world that forever, no matter what happens, we Americans will decide here and decide for ourselves our own destiny. The New World Order is the reversal, the overturning of the revolution. That's what the end goal is. America's a rich province, part of their New World Order. But I give you my word, if ever I stand up on that east wing of the Capitol and take my oath as President of the United States, when my hand goes up, their New World Order comes crashing down.
The change, and one of the ways it will drive the change is through global governance and global agreements.
Rosji, 1 minuta. Przepraszam, kolega Nick Griffin.
Mr. Nick Griffin for 2 minutes.
Everyone agrees that climate change is the biggest challenge facing humanity. That's the constant claim of the political elite, and it's a lie. Everyone does not agree. Thousands of scientists dispute the very existence of man-made global warming, citing natural cyclical changes that saw vineyards in Roman northern England and a Swedish army march over the frozen Baltic in 1658 to Copenhagen. As an army of global warming zealots marches to Copenhagen, the truth is that their Orwellian consensus is based not on scientific agreement, but on bullying, censorship and fraudulent statistics. In the words of leading climatologist Professor Lindzen, future generations will wonder in bemused amazement that the early 21st century's developed world went into hysterical panic over a globally average temperature increase of a few tenths of a degree, and on the basis of gross exaggerations of highly uncertain computer projections contemplated a rollback of the industrial age. In fact, there will be no bemused amazement, for the reason for this hysteria is clear. It is designed to provide the excuse for a political project of the globalists to replace national democracy with New World Order global governance. It has nothing to do with science and everything to do with a globalist common purpose to tax and control us while making billions for corporations in the green industrial complex. The anti-Western intellectual cranks of the left suffered a collective breakdown when communism collapsed. Climate change is their new theology, a secular religious hysteria complete with Pope Al Gore, carbon credit indulgences and the persecution of heretics. But the heretics will have a voice in Copenhagen, and the truth will out. Climate change is being used to impose an anti-human utopia as deadly as anything conceived by Stalin or Mao.
Yet these problems can be overcome by a joint effort in and between our countries. 2009 is also the first year of global governance, with the establishment of the G20 in the middle of the financial crisis. The climate conference in Copenhagen is another step towards the global management of our planet.
Debemos actuar de acuerdo a los retos que nos impone la historia. La gravedad de esta crisis requiere tratarla en el ámbito de las Naciones Unidas, organismo que agrupa a todos los gobiernos del mundo y que debe enfrentar, por su propia credibilidad y vigencia, una transformación integral del orden económico mundial.
You are a toy! If you cannot preserve some order to keep sovereignty, to keep a country alive so that you don't airbrush it or white out a country, it's just not a good New World Order.
We share a common destiny. The 21st century has revealed a world more intertwined than at any time in human history. In this new world, Such dangerous currents have swept along faster than our efforts to contain them, and that is why we cannot afford to be divided.
I personally believe, my dear fellow Americans here at the Constitution Party, that the great battle that is waging, the one that, dare I say, Satan is most concerned with, is the formation and the creation of what has been called first publicly by George Bush Sr. and has now been picked up by others, the New World Order. The loss of our sovereignty, the loss of our national independence is the great battle that is waging in America today. We will not be able to fight the other battles that we desire to fight. We're not going to have an opportunity to engage the other issues that confront us if we lose this battle.
Absolutely splendid. Good night.